Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. Gagging a little bit. Thank you for stopping by for some baseball action. And we are, this is game number 63, game 53 of the 1956 New York Yankee replay. Seeing if Mickey Mantle can repeat and get the Triple Crown. Down on the board will be the Fall Classic Baseball cards and dice. I do use backs for the outs and for base running. And other than that, it'll be the dice. And then up on the, as you're looking at there, that's up on the top, that's Replay Baseball's PC game. And I have the 56 team schedule loaded into there. There's our schedule for today. See, the White Sox have got Bob Keegan on the mound for them, and Bob Turley's getting the start for the Yankees. Let's get down to the field, and we'll see what's going on here. Let's get this up here. So get there. Play ball.
Replay Radio is live from New York. Top of the first.
Top of the first. Jim Rivera coming to the plate, facing Bob Turley. And Turley's bullpen session, he was a B, and C for Keegan. So here's Turley. He's 62 on the B. Struck him out. First guy goes down swinging. Here. That brings up Nellie Fox, swift fielding second baseman for the White Sox. 34 on the B, 34 and heads up. Nellie lines one in the right for a base. One on, one out. Vinny Minoso. .36. Top on the 36, and we got an out. Here. I use these cards for the outs. It says G, but we're gonna go with the cards so I stay consistent. That's a line out the left. Back into the dugout, and here comes Larry Doby. Good line, nice lineup they got going. 61. Struck Larry out. He has an inning from Bob Keegan coming to the mound. White Sox. Bill McDougall leading off. And he's a C, I believe. 3. That is an out, and that's a round out. Use the white die, round out the first. Okay. 65. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Going over here. Pitcher card. 65. It's a home run if it's 1 through 20. That's a 13. Joe Collins puts it in the seat. Yankees up early, 1-0. Here comes the man where the whole nation is following. Mickey Mantle is doing really, really good too. Probably way too good. His card is awfully good. 13. Oh, it's just anyway. Looking at. It's a ground out the third for the Mickey. Yogi. A 12. A 12. He draws the walk. Bill Scour and Moose. Oh, another 65. Look out, folks. That baby is gone. And there you are, hitting this crazy hard. That's three runs off of 2 homers here in the first inning. Dice are rolling for the Yankees. Here's Elston Howard. Got an out there, and that's a ground out to short. Three, but not before they pile it on. Okay, we're going to the top of the second. Before we continue on, though, go down there and hit that like button. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Help the channel grow. Put some comments down there. Do you guys play Fall Classic Baseball? Play PC Race Baseball? What do you think of the game? Here's Dave Philly leading off the top of the second. White Sox found themselves in a problem already. 36 up there into the top. And that's an out. They fly out the center. Like it, use the PC baseball because it keeps all the stats. End of the game, I'll show you the standings. I'll show you some leader stats and so forth. And that, so hang loose. Sherm Lawler, 35, 30, another out, and line out to third. That one good, but kind of right at. Chris Hatfield. 44 up there on the top, and there, and then say 16. That's a base hit for Hatfield. Luis Aparicio, speed, shortstop for the White Sox. 23 struck him out. Out of there again. Egan. Got himself settled down a little bit back in there. There's Billy Martin. 12. That's enough. That is it. Round out the short. Third baseman, Andy Carey. Andy Carey. 36 on the 36, and there is a base throw left. The pitcher, Bob Turley. I'll let him swing away with the lead they got already. Amateur. 4, and this end is an out. Now we got a fly out the right. Top of the order, McDougal. Top of the order already in the bottom of the second. 5 up. Chart 4, 5, and then out and round out the third. 5, 3. Yankees go down quickly, folks. A little bit inning. Early back on the mound. The face Keegan at the plate. Then we got an 11. 11 is it. Tuck him out. Top of the order, Jim Rivera. Early's pitching better. This guy, he can face 27 batters before he falls into that. 66. Up there in the top, got a 3. Jim Rivera has just put it in the seats to get one of those runs back. Goodbye. Rivera says coming back. Nelly Fox. Nelly single his first time up, I believe. Fly out the left. Minoso, 2 outs. And there's a base hit. Now, Turley. Larry Doby. Fences. He'd like to tie this. 46. We're going to the ballpark card. Tell you what that is there? We go to the ballpark card. Then we're gonna re-roll again. It says not to re-roll, but I always played re-rolling again. And he is a left-handed hitter, so we're gonna re-roll D20, going to 2 versus the left-handed hitter. And guess what? He just put it in the seats for a home run and tied a ball game. Don't get very many of those off the ballpark card. Albeit, we got a tie game. Curly is shaking his head. What is he doing? Is he giving away his pitches? Here's Philly. Steve Philly. 3. He is out of there. Round up. Hey, they are back in the ball game. Egan, how many can he face? I don't remember to do 31. Joe Collins. Yankee fans are a little bit disappointed that they all 3 runs on home runs by both teams in the same innings. 56, 6 on the C. He is out of there. There's another guy out though. Mickey. Oh, long foul ball. Timeout. Okay, I just had a jam up here. I'm going to have to do a bring it back up again, and then I'll do a edit at the end. Okay, we are back in business. That was a long foul ball by Mantle. And I jammed the thing, knocked this camera and froze it up. So I'll do an edit, put it together. Here we go. 1 out, bottom of the 3rd, Mickey Mantle. 46, and we got another ballpark one. He's a right-handed pitcher, so Mantle will be batting left. So we'll go here. Looking at a 14, so we go down there on the left, and there's 14, and it's a foul out. He fouls out to the 3rd baseman. And Yogi. 2 down. 53. This is the first time we get to use one of these chart ones here. Okay. Okay, we're going to be checking. This is the range check that we're doing on this one here. We're checking the 3rd baseman's range for them. Chicago's 3rd baseman has a range of 11. I always re-roll. If it's equal to or less than that, he gets to it, makes the play. If not, it's a base hit. And it's not, and it's a base hit for Yogi. Two down, 1 on. Who's plate? Slow getting up there. Must be getting a water or something. Probably a beer. No, in those days. 15. 15 is going to round out the 3rd nest. Okay. Top of the 4th. Long here. Early. Build. Got a 19 and a 12, and he is hit by the pitch. Early. Troubles now. Fowler on first. Hatfield. One 41 on the B. 1 on the B, and he walks him. He is losing it. Runners on 1st and 2nd for Aparicio. That famous phone of Bill's that always beep. Hey, Aparicio, 2 on, nobody out here. White Sox, big threat going on here. 34. That has to deal with the steal, but double check it. Okay, that does refer to steals, and what this means now, he gets a signal or a walk. It doesn't matter. Now, if the next bases were open, he could try to steal second because it's a double, and third if he wanted to. But the bases were not open, so we're going to give him the walk, load the base, pitcher comes. They're loaded, still no outs. He ain't got a lot to really help himself with here. I'll let him hit. 4 innings out of him. 44. He struck him. Top of the order, Rivera. The guys that Turley wanted to face in this situation. 52. We're going to be doing an error check. Checking the error on the third baseman for the Yankees. Eight error. Roll the D20. If it's 8 or less, it does make the error. If not, ground out. It is an error by Andy Carey, and they have just got to run in. They are falling apart. Lead still only got 1 out. Ellie Fox. Everything hit batsman, walk, singles. Wow, and now an error. 35 on the B. That is an out. So let's see what we got here. We got an out. We got a fly out to center. Strong arm in center will hold the runners. If not, the guy's going to get a sac fly. Back the center fielder's arm. He's not. He's an average arm out there in center. So that is going to become a sac fly. Edison. The run. Here comes Minoso with 2 outs. He is out of there. Out of the slow roller out to second, picked up there. They are out of it, but not before. Turley has a tough inning, and the White Sox are up. Alston Howard, bottom of the 4th here, folks. 2 and 14, he draws the wall. Lee Martin. Forty-three is being out. What kind of an out do we got? We've got a ground out to the pitcher. Okay, and what we got runner on first. Advances. He is going to advance. It's just a ground out and a runner advance. We're going to go 1-3. Second. Andy Carey. .31. And the 31 in that is a base hit for Carey. So we're going to check. I use these for the running. The base hit to center. Okay. First to third hold. Second holds a fat 2 outs. Fast scores, but he's not. There's not 2 outs. Okay, so he's going just second to third. Turley, chance to help himself here. 1 out. Around third. 66, and that is a double for Bob Turley, who drives in the run to help himself out. How do you like that, folks? kept him faith to keep him in, and he's out there on second waiting for McDougal to drive him in to tie it back up again. 22. There's a base hit plus, and he'll get the chance to steal. Automatic, he'll steal it. Okay, got a runner on second. He's going to try to get home on an assist. It was a base hit to center. All right, sorry for that delay there. Here we go. Ball hit the third baseman. He throws home to try to get Turley, but he does not get Turley. So the runner scores. Then the catcher tries to throw him out. Now roll a d6. All right, we're going to roll 1d6. 6. When you know it, thrown out at second. Have to go like this way. Error. 5. Safe. Guy's going to out. Okay, so now we're going to go. That did not work. I'm out. Yeah, I had to manipulate that something to even make it work. It wouldn't even work. Okay, so here we go with Joe Collins at the plate with 2 outs now for the Yankees, and the score is tied back up again, and got a runner Turley on third. Wait. 63, 60 up there is going to out, and Mantle or Collins makes out, round out to first base. Okay, on. A little bit of problems with this game today. You're enjoying it. Sorry for my delays and everything. Okay, here we go. Top of the 5th, Larry Adobe. Oh, 56, and struck him. He's a B anyway. Strike out him also. 36 on B, 30. Oh, pop out. An F there, I'm making it a fly out the second, pop out the second. Thermal Howler. 63. 3's okay. Another pop out. Oh, this is fly out the right. Okay, so Mickey is up for his 3rd time. Hasn't been able to do anything yet. Egan's had his number to this point. Oh, 44 to 15. That's a double off the top of the wall. Man, I'll got it out. Got plenty of home runs, though. Plenty of RBIs. See that at the end. Here's Yogi. Out. The lefty, so we're going to be a ground out the first. Got a runner on second. Runner's going to loose. Oh, we gotta line out the left. Out of 1, okay. Run with risk chart. Roll a d6. Yeah, they're going to try to score, man. Man's got the speed, okay? And this is the center fielder, White Sox. He's got an A arm, and he'll be out from a 1 through 3, a 4 through 6. He will be safe. And Mickey slides in there on a sac fly by Bill Scourin. Okay. Wait a minute. Why did they give them an out? Oh, that was 3 outs. I didn't score. Sorry about that. Okay, 2 down. A little go-ahead run just came in. A sac fly, and here comes Elston Howard. 2 on the 1 through 16, and he draws the walk. Billy Martin. 53, we got a range check. Yeah, I'm going to play this run the last time, but here we're going to roll them all on this range check. Checking the, we're going to see who we're checking here. 25, we are checking the right fielder's range for Chicago. His range 11. That's an 11. I'm not going to re-roll one since I already did it. 11, and he makes the 3 outs, folks. Okay, here we go. Freddie Hatfield up. Turley's fits in his 28th. He's going to be at 27 by the end. Take it down to the third guy, and then I'll tell you what happens after that. Bullpen is active. 35 on the B. And he is out of there. Bill's a lefty. First will Aparicio. Six. He struck him. Pitchers due up. They're going to have a pinch hitter. They call him back. Okay. Ron Northern going to come. I hope he's going to come. Let's mess this one up. Todd did. I'm out. Yeah, the pinch hitter is Bubba Phillips. Northern apparently obviously wasn't ready for, wasn't available for 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Early facing his 27th batter. 20 struck him. Oh. Now what happens after they faced it? He has reached his fatigue point. He's going to continue pitching. However, the next time he lets up a hit or a walk comes a D, a super fatigue. Then the penalties are really, really bad. Once he gets to the D, I take these guys out. Can't do it. Okay, here we go. Howie Pillette's on the mound. I hope I didn't mess this one up either. Pillette. 6 facing Gary. Relievers can only go max of 3 in this game. And his relief is 14. Facing 14. 43. Oh, we forgot to do. So that was an 18. We're going to keep that 43 and the 18. Got to do the bullpen section for him. 16. So he is a C also. So it's 43 and a 18. 43 and a C. Got him out of there. Fly out the right. Turley got out. They're going to let Turley go a little bit. See if he can how far he can go in this condition that he's in. He got a hit his last time up. 35 on this tee, 35. And there's another base hit for Bob Turley. Go figure that, folks. Feeling he's really tired from running around the bases. McDougal. 23. Joe Phillips. Joe Phillips. Joe Collins. Why did I say for Phillips? I don't know. 52. We're going to be doing an error check, and we're going to be checking an error. And we're checking the third baseman's error rating for Chicago. Error rating is 6. So equal to, I shouldn't have done that, but I did it. I'm used to doing this. Equal to that is 6, and it is an error on third baseman. Wow. Okay, 2 down. But not real happy right now. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. 23 struck, Mantle out. Okay, Curly back out there, top of the 7th. You guys have fun laughing at the mistakes I made. Here we go. Jim Rivera. 65, going over to the pitcher crowd. 1 to 11, it's a home run. Not, it's a 16. That is just a long fly out to got under it too much. Box. 53, we're doing a range check now. We roll blue die this time. We're doing a range check, and we're checking we're checking the first baseman's range. Yankee first baseman. That's Moose. Range is 1. Oh boy, he's not going to make a play unless we throw a 1. Oh, we didn't throw it. There it was. That goes down the line for a double. Couldn't get to it. Now Turley's at an F. The Yankees call timeout. Bullpen doors opening up. Bringing in a reliever. Oh, Rick Coleman has taken the mound for the Yankees. Vinny Minoso at the plate. Nelly Fox out there. He's tying run out there at second. There's only 1 out. Go. Up. Forgot that again. Remember that 5. I got 62 and 5. And he's got a 13, so he's got a B also. 62 and a 5. All right, so 62. He is out of there. And it's a fly out to center. Bullpen things I forget a lot with the checks when they're. Okay, here's Larry Doby. Coleman fronting a little bit here. Tough position to be in. 62 on B. And it is going to be another out. He's a left-handed hitter, and he just hits it down to second baseman. Martin picks it up, fires it over. Paulette back out on the mound. Bottom of the 7th here. Yogi. 1 on the C. Oh, come on. Forget, I'll show you the stats and all of that after the game. Bill Scourin. And where we go, we got 54. That's on this chart here. Nobody on chart. Nobody on base. Okay. We're empty. Fly ball to right. We're going to roll versus the E rating for an error. Right field. Error rating 9. And it is an error. If it's an error, go to the exotic error chart. I'm out. Having a lot of things happen I haven't had before. Here we go. We're rolling on the exotic air chart using the outfielder, and that's a 10. But then we got a single, and the batter's safe at second on the error. Runners advance 2. That's detail. We're going to single. Error on the right field. Right. Error. Well, that seemed to one seemed to work. Oh, Elson Howard. I think he's trying to get some insurance on here. 52. Oh my goodness gracious, folks. 52. We're doing an error check again. On shortstop. Shortstop error rating 9. It is an error on the shortstop. Wow, they are just falling apart right now. Guys at first and third here with 1 out. Billy Martin. Four on E. Some sort of an out here. We got to fly out to center, and it is going. It is back fly. Martin. Gary. Insurance run. 26 is a lefty on the mound. It is a lefty on the mound. We got a base hit the left. Check the runners here. Base hit the left. First to third. Hold the run with risk. So he's going to go first to second. And here comes Rip Coleman. They're going to let the pitcher bat because they want him to deal with these guys. 2, and that's going to be just an out right on his card for him to fly out to center. Okay, top of the 8th. Second in work. Coleman. Dave Billy. Right. 2, the B. There is batting right-handed, so it's a ground ball to third. Pollard. $25. There's an out by Sherman. It's a ball to short. Picked up by McDougal. Fired over to 2 down. In Hatfield. 26. We got a righty on the mound. No, we have a lefty on the mound. It's not a single. It's going to be just a normal routine. Making a fly out the next out, which is a fly out the left. Actually a ground out, but it didn't matter. Bottom of the 8th. Ouellette on the mound. Jason McDougal. Let's go see. He can face 14 before he's in that position. Let's go over and how many he. Oops. Oh, 11. So on both of those accounts. Right, so here comes Gil McDougal. Bottom of the 8th. I'm going to try to go to this and finish it up here. 13. He draws the walk. Joe Collins. $55. Look out on this one, and it's a 12. He draws the walk. All right, here we go. Mickey up here in the bottom of the 8th. Runners on first and second. Got one hit that we know of, that I remember. 31 on the C. And that is a base hit for Mantle. He's going to be running. What do we got here? Let me look. We got runners on first and second. Okay, so the gunner on first is going to go to third on a weak arm. Second guy on, he's going to score. Yes, first to third. Okay, so let me see who's on the Joe Collins. Average, he's not fast. So he's just going to go to second. And the guy on second is going to score. So got a single. First, second. All right, and another run. Paulette is at that peak right now, I believe. Check him out again. There he is, 14. See, when you look down on his card, it says the batter's face in relief is 14. So he's at that fatigue level right now. See what happens there if I leave him in the game, all right? No, I'm not going to leave him in the game. I don't want to play it. So here we go. Timeout. They're bringing in another guy. Okay, and the reason I pull them, I'll read it to you. When a guy gets to that level, he's a grade D pitcher. Then 31 through 36s and 56 to 64 are also singles, and 41 through 45 are all walks, even if the batter has an out at his card. Oh, that's crazy. So I always pull them out. So we got Rip Coleman at the plate. I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing here? Got Yogi at the plate with nobody out, not yet. And they still got a 1-run in, and here comes Cancerico pitching for them. I forgot to do it again, so that's going to be a 5, a 1-3-5, 9. So he's a B. So it's a 1-3-5. 1-3 is just going to be out to short. How to do with this one? Okay, ground out to short. We got runners at first and second. The runners advance. A slow runner on second. Slow runner is out at second. 6-4. Fielder's choice. That's Mantle. He's not a slow runner. So runners advance. Gowering. The B chart 32 is a double for Scouring. They are just cleaning up right. They're embarrassing. Home fans here are loving it. Elston Howard. $16. He's going to be makes it. There's a ground ball to short. We got a runner on second, and he advances to third on a 6-3. And Billy Martin. $55, Billy Martin, and we got an 18. So Billy Martin's got a single and another run's coming in. Wow, crazy. Andy Carey. $52 is going to be an error check. An error check on the second baseman. Their second baseman, free error. The 15, he makes the play for us. All right, here they are, top of the 9th, folks. That landing just blew them apart. Those last 2 innings, they scored 5 runs. It's 11-5. Rip Coleman still get a save out of this. Oops. Aparicio. 52, another error check. Wow, we really did a lot of these this game. Oh, error check on the left fielder for the Yankees. 2, and he chases it down and makes the. And they're going to have a pinch hitter come in. And Walt Dropo has a plate, a bat, and he's at the plate. 1 out. Top of the 9th. 30s. He is out of there. Long fly ball out the center, man. Jim Rivera. '24. He is out of there. So round out 6-3 ball game. Ball game. There we are. Coleman did get a save on that one. Curley got the win. He's 4-2. Keegan's at 2-2. Bill Skowron got the MVP for the game. Let's get over here to box scores and see what happened with Skowron. Here he is. He was 3 for 4, 5 RBI. Mickey, he was 2 for 5, 1 RBI. That's really averages at 391. Bill McDougall's been chasing him, but McDougall just dropped to 359. We'll show you those in a second. Let me get rid of this camera so you can see the stuff better on everything on there. Joe Collins' 3rd home run. Skowron's 8th. Rivera's 8th. Larry Doby's 6th. Right, let's go out here and we'll. Here. Endings. The Yankees have finally moved into first place in that win. They're 1 game ahead of the White Sox. Tough battle moving. Dodgers are still in first over there. National League. We'll do some of the leaders. Let's go over here and check the American League batting. At 391. But we got Billy Goodman at 370. He can catch him. That's the only problem. That's not an area where he can possibly be caught, I'm sure of. If you look over there in the home runs, Mantl's got 33. Closest one to him is 17. That 33 is like 99 home runs. That's why that card is really too good. It's too good for this game. Look at his RBIs, 83, closest one to 45. So he will win the Triple Crown unless Walter's here. A lot of time left for that to happen. Okay. Let's look at the AL pitching. Virgil Trucks, 1.47 for the Tigers. Tom Brewer for Boston with 8 wins. League games is Brewer. Shutouts is Brewer. Batter's face is Brewer. He's got the most of runs up. You don't want to be on these lists. You want to be on the walks and hits list. Strike out the walk ratio, 0.42. That's an early win. Over here to the National League batting and see who's running this. There's Richie Ashburn. Right behind him is Musial. And Johnny Logan's in range and 40. So that's a battle going on. Pitching McDowell, Vinegar McDowell, and 1-2. Okay, so let's go over and look at the schedule. Next game is played. Finish and play a double header today. I almost thought it was, but it's done with. Next day, Chicago. So, till then, thank everybody for stopping by. SoCal Saber saying, take care of yourselves out there, be kind to each other, and stay safe.